Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are...
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Lavari Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep in Richland, New Jersey, for another edition of Hermits Baseball right here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. And it's a big one here today, as a ticket to the state championship is on the line in the NJSIAA non-public A tournament as the number one in the state, number one seeded, 26-1 St. Augustine Prep Hermits take on the number 20 in the state, number 6 seeded, 18-9 Colts of Christian Brothers Academy in the South Jersey Finals. Once again, welcome everyone. I'm Jimmy Bachman. The guys alongside me today are Darren Mattern and Peter Burns, as we are now just moments away from first pitch in a game that will crown a South Jersey champion. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty hyped up for this one. Hermits coming into this game looking for some revenge, getting back to that state championship. They got there last year, won in this game a year ago, but they weren't able to finish it off, lost in the States. They want to get back there today, Darren, don't you think?
Most certainly, especially those guys who were there in that situation last year. They definitely want to get their redemption, and they got their experience, and that's what you need.
Absolutely. CBA coming in will be the Hermits' opponent today. This is a tough team coming in. I know you said they're the 6th seed, but they've had a couple upsets so far in this tournament. In the first round, they took down number 11 PVI, and then twice in a row they took down the number 3 and then the number 2. Those teams, of course, in the tournament were, Red Bank Catholic and then St. Joe's Metuchen. So this team coming in with some big wins, and they're red hot. The Hermits are looking great as well after that big win against St. John Vianney. So we're going to have a battle here today.
Most certainly. They're coming in as one of these scrappy underdog teams. I mean, that's a scary sight to see. I mean, you see it even in professional sports. The underdogs coming in clutch, and then they get a wave of confidence, and then they ride it all the way to the shore.
See the Hermits defenders now warming up. Let's go over the lineup today for Christian Brothers Academy. Leading off is going to be Jack Frankovich, followed by Alexi Stout and Harrison Campy. In the cleanup is going to be Hunter Del Guercio, followed by Zane Teneski and Joe Figliolino. And then the final three will be Wyatt Hunt, George Cruz, and Gavin Coos.
Yeah, tough CBA team here today. Underdogs are always scary to play, as Darren mentioned, so this should be a good one here.
On the mound today for the Hermits, he's been the ace all year. It's going to be number 8, Marco Lavari. So far this season, 40 innings pitched with a 2.10 ERA, 24 total hits, 47 strikeouts, and 28 walks on the year. Frankovich to lead it off for the Colts. In about 2 hours and 15 minutes, we'll have a team in the state championship and a South Jersey champion as we're underway here in Richland. The first pitch from Lavari, high and inside for ball 1. Lavari in the windup, kicks and deals. That one popped up out of play. Ragsdale running over, and he's not going to be able to get it. It goes over the fence, and he hits the fence pretty hard. Looks to be okay. Good hustle there from Ragsdale, but just out of reach.
You saw in the last game with the defense from the Hermits, they did a very good job of keeping the ball from dropping. Did a very good job in the outfield with getting the pop-ups, making sure they got under them and keeping the errors down low.
1-1 count now to Frankovich, the senior, hitting .404 on the year with 20 RBIs and leads the team with 10 stolen bases.
Yeah, this is a Hermits team that struggled in the infield with some errors early on in this tournament. So it's good to see them last game come out there and play well and not make as many errors as they had been making.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's definitely a key coming into this game. You got a Hermits team that hits the ball better than anyone, and they have some great pitchers. Got to make those plays, though, and help them out. Frankovich now, 2-1 count to him. He was 5 for 5 last game against St. Joe's Metuchen. As that one's grounded, and it's going to get by Weingartner, finds a hole between the shortstop and third baseman, and he's going to get himself a single. Stays hot now, 6 for 6 in his last 6 at-bats. And this is definitely going to be a big thing for CBA as well. They want to come out strong and really assert themselves early. You know, you're the underdog coming into this one, playing the number 1 team in the state, number 1 seed in this South Jersey bracket. They got to assert themselves early and really put the Hermits on their toes.
Most certainly. I mean, you saw in the last game that they won in semis. It was an 11-0 victory. Shut them out. And that shows you right there, if they get the bats hot, they're going to get people on base and score runs.
Yeah,
Stout leading off, shows bunt. You're saying, Pete?
Yeah, this is a CBA team that gets a lot of hits. I'd like to mention that they had a lot of hits in their game against Red Bank Catholic and against Metuchen. So this is a team that can get hits just like the Hermits can.
Yeah, and the stats back that up so far this year. CBA with a batting average of .457 total for the team. And they score around 7 runs per game.
You definitely got to look for CBA to get the ball in play.
Frankovich goes on that one. As I said, he leads the team in steals, and he's going to get in easily sliding. And the Colts have a runner in scoring position here in the first inning with no outs. Make that steal number 11 on the year for the senior.
Yeah, good steal there from the senior there. Just jumps ahead on the pitch, and he got there safely. Now the Hermits should look to possibly get that out at first and not let the runner advance past third.
Stout shows bunt again. That pitch a little high to be 2-1 now to him. Stout, the second baseman. So far this year hitting .405 with 5 RBIs, also a senior. So two teams here with a lot of experience.
That there shows the CBA is going to get aggressive early with the base running, try and advance people as quickly as they can, and then get them in scoring position.
Ground ball hard. Weingartner's got it. He's got to hurry, though. Makes the throw over in time. Great play there from Ryan Weingartner, able to set his feet and make the throw. Frankovich advances the third, but the Hermits got one out in the inning.
I mean, that's a very good play there by Weingartner to get his feet set, make the throw across, and make that catch on the run. I mean, that's a very difficult play to make, but you see him make it with pretty much fairly ease.
Harrison Campy now up the 3-hole hitter. The junior hitting .636 on the year with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. So definitely a talented guy with the bat in his hands right now. Curveball from Lavari, just inside, ball 1.
Yeah, guy has above a 500 batting average. That's very good, especially for high school baseball. So you should look for him to get a lot of hits today.
That's not what you want to hear if you're the Hermits, especially having a guy on third. Pretty much anything below an infield hit is probably going to get him in.
Swing and a miss there from Campy. We see the infielders in a little bit, definitely trying to prevent that run from scoring on a ground ball. You see everybody on the edge of the grass if you look around the field. 1-1 count. Lavari in the stretch, kicks and deals. That one low, good block from Sofran. Definitely a big play there, you know, with a quick runner over at third. Nothing's got to get by him right now. Got to be a brick wall.
He's been pretty much a brick wall behind the plate all year, not letting things really get behind him. I mean, I can't say that he's the most biggest catcher behind plate, but he does a very good job of keeping the ball in front of him and not letting people advance.
2-1 count now. Off-speed pitch outside, ball 3. These teams haven't played too often in the last 10 or so years. Only played in 2016, 2015, and 2012. In those 3 games, the Hermits are 2-1 against the Colts of CBA. In the last game in 2016, the Hermits were victorious. And that was in the South Jersey quarterfinals with an 8-3 win.
You almost, I know it's a little while back, but you almost wonder if that still plays in their mind.
Half swing. Runner goes home. The play at the plate is in time. So a half swing ground ball over to Fry. He gets it down to Sofran, makes the tag, and the Hermits stop that out there as Frankovich got a little over aggressive. 2 outs now in the inning.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good to see from the Hermits defense there. Austin Sofran playing his usual great defense, makes the good play at home plate to save a run.
That's just the team knowing the situation. You saw, as I said earlier, all of the infielders were up, so they were prepared for that, and Fry made the great decision to take the get rid of that run instead of just taking the easy out at first. And because of that, the game is still tied.
That was a little interesting. I wonder why he actually almost pulled up from that hit. I mean, that looked like a pretty good ball to hit. It's a little interesting. I know he got a single out of it, but it really wasn't a pitch or a hit that was able to get the guy home. I mean,
Hunter Joel Gorcio, the cleanup hitter, now up for Christian Brothers Academy. One-0 count to him. Big lead over at first for Campy. Doug Gorcio, the junior, hitting .456 on the year with 30 RBIs and 3 home runs.
I got to say, it looks like Marco's found a rhythm for this game. I mean, the last game he struggled a little bit, but it looks like this game he's pretty much settled in and is throwing pretty well so far.
Yeah, all the hitters making contact, a bunch of light ground balls. That fastball high for ball 2, so a 2-1 count. His pitch count now at 16. Runner at first, 2 outs.
Yeah, Lavari last pitched against Notre Dame in that 4-3 close victory in the quarterfinals.
Runner goes, swing and a miss from Del Gorcio. It's not going to be in time, so Campy's got himself a stolen base, and the Colts have a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs.
I mean, you see there, though, Sofran's ability to throw people out. I mean, it was a little high, a little off to the one side, but that was there. I mean, pretty close. It would have been able, if it was in the zone, to get him out.
So
see if Sofran could do that again.
2-2 count, 2 outs. Lavari with the pitch, curveball inside, said we full. Hermits coming into this game on the year allow an average of 2.4 runs per game. Full count now. 2 outs. Lavari's pitch. Ground ball down the third base line. Foul.
Well, there, like, he was just trying to get contact on the ball and make sure he got the make sure to advance the base runner there. I mean, not something too bad.
Yep. Got to fight here, full count.
Trying to stay alive if you're a hitter.
Lavari gets his sign. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. The high fastball for Lavari, and the Hermits get out of this inning. No runs scored, and they'll now get their first chance up to bat for the day right after this. 0-0 score still.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the car.
We're back here in Richland. If you're just joining us, I'm Jimmy Bachman alongside Darren Mattern and Peter Burns. South Jersey Championship today in Richland. 0-0 score now in the bottom of the first. And let's now take a look at the St. Augustine Prep starting lineup. Leading off today is going to be Ryan Taylor, followed by Josiah Ragsdale and Ryan Weingartner. In the cleanup, it's going to be Kyle Nearai, then Jordan Serrano and Mason Dorsey. And then finally, Cole Fry, Jake Myers, and last but not least, Austin Sofran. So a great lineup here for the Hermits. Had a lot of hits so far in the last few weeks and really all season. And they have no plans of stopping that train today, averaging around 9 runs per game. And the first pitch to Taylor is to be just outside for ball 1.
Yeah, I mean, like we talked about all season, they've been going with the what I call the big 3 to start off. I mean, probably your best hitters as you see one rip
and
there.
That's a shot from Taylor. Center fielder under it going back, and he's able to make the catch. But a big swing from Ryan Taylor early on, but CBA is able to get the out. Starting on the mound today for the Colts is going to be number 20, the junior Luke Racasano. So far this year, 23 innings pitched with 3.04 ERA, 18 hits allowed, and a total of 31 strikeouts to 17 walks.
That was a nice catch there, though, by the center fielder, kind of jogging back with his head up to make that catch. I mean, making that catch on the
that's the thing coaches always tell you, take the first step back. It's easier to catch those ones running in. Whereas Ragsdale swings on the first pitch, light ground ball over to second. Defender's got it, makes the throw over, and 2 quick outs now for the Colts. Hermits swinging early in some of these counts, showing some aggression. Hasn't worked out so far in this inning.
No, it has not. I mean, trying to get the bats going early like they did in the last game. I mean, taking
6 runs in the first inning. Yep.
But it's not going to work if you keep getting these outs. Giving the pitcher, giving him some momentum here with getting the outs early.
So Racasano now just 3 pitches on the inning. He's going to face Ryan Weingartner. He takes the first one for a strike.
Yeah, and to build off of you, Darren, his pitch count's only at 4 right now, with 2 hitters out at the top of the or the bottom of the first. Excuse me. So that's not a good sign if you're the Hermits, because you want to get through this bullpen. You do not want to be facing their starter to the entire game.
And that's what I mean. Pretty much both teams. I'm not sure on how deep CBA's lineup is, but Hermits got a deep pitching lineup. But if you can run through it, I mean, it's going to wear out and take a toll on the pitchers.
Weingartner takes that one, so 1-2 count now to him. 2 outs in the inning. Racasano's pitch Weingartner lines it into right center field. Right fielder going back, and it's going to get down, hits off the wall. Weingartner's going to get to second, and he's going to stay there. So a 2-out double for the St. Joe's commit.
That's good base running there by Weingartner. I mean, turn that one into a double. I mean, it should have been a double for him, but smart base running not to try and go for 3. Got the sign, obviously, to stop, and good hit. Ready to make contact on the ball, get it off the wall. I mean, that's a really hard catch for that left fielder to make.
And now you got the cleanup hitter, Kyle Neroy, up to the plate, hitting .369 on the year with 3 home runs and 28 RBIs. So he's a guy, has some great history in the South Jersey Championship last year, had the walk-off, so he's looking to keep that streak going. First pitch off speed from Roccasano, swing and a miss, strike 1.
And you got to think with Neroy, I mean, being injured for part of the season, he probably would have had a much higher home run count and everything, RBI and everything else. But being injured,
he still fought through.
Yeah, still fought through. Got some decent stats. I mean,
yeah. I was just going to say that his stats are still looking pretty good considering how long he was out for in the middle of the season. So definitely still some pretty good stats.
Roccasano slider outside for ball 1. So 1-1 count now to Neroy. 2 outs in the inning. Weingartner at second, and the pitch called strike 2. Fastball.
This coach pitcher has found a rhythm pretty early. I mean, given stuff like couldn't really be had any real pop, hit any real good shots off. I mean, keeping them in the infield and pop-ups in the outfield.
Off-speed pitch from Neroy. Fouls it off. Catcher going back to make the grab, and it's going to get just out of play. So Neroy staying alive here with the 1-2 count.
You saw Weingartner try and go to third. I don't know if he was thinking that one's going to get a shot or if he was just going to try and steal for third.
Yeah, you're right on any contact on 2 outs.
Yeah, as we've been talking about, as we talked about last game, Darren, very good base running from this Hermits team. Probably our biggest strong suit. Probably one of the best teams in the state at base running. So definitely something you can see the Hermits have an advantage in today.
So still be a 1-2 count now to Neroy, the Bryant commit. The winner of this game moves on to the state championship and play the winner of Seton Hall and Don Bosco next week. Those teams also playing today. 1-2, Roccasano looks back, gets a sign, kicks and deals. Off speed, fouled up. And it's going to go out of play once again. So a good battle here from Neroy.
You got to think anything in the outfield, Weingartner's probably going to be coming home. Anything that's in the outfield not caught. I mean, he's a very speedy guy. I mean,
definitely one of the quickest guys on this already quick team.
Yeah, not a lot of slow guys on this team, Pete. So 1-2 count. Neroy's going to call time. Weingartner with a big lead over at second. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Roccasano gets the strikeout, gets out of this inning. The Hermits get 1 hit, leave 1 runner in scoring position, and through 1 inning, this South Jersey Championship is tied. We'll be right back to see what CBA has to say about that right after this.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl.
It'll be 5-6-7 here for CBA in the top of the second. Through 1 inning, both teams have 1 hit, no runs. If you're just joining us, I'm Jimmy Bachman alongside Darren Matter and Peter Burns. South Jersey Finals, exclusively here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. Marco Lavari out for his second inning of work. 20 pitches through the first inning. Trying to keep up the good work. He'll face number 44, Zane Teneski, the first baseman, with his first at-bat. And the first fastball to him is high and outside for ball 1.
Marco's been pretty solid all year. I mean, pitching very well. I mean, you see him getting the start in this state final game. State final game. I mean, definitely rely on him. Hasn't really had too many bad games. It's just sometimes a little shaky, but normally he finds his rhythm and is fine.
Yeah, definitely old reliable for the Hermits here.
Teneski
they're number 1.
Lines that one into right center field. Ragsdale able to cut it off, and that'll keep Teneski over at first. So it'll be an early single here for CBA once again with no outs.
That's a good play there.
By Ragsdale, yeah,
by
definitely.
Ragsdale, I mean, keep him at first. Keeps him out of scoring position, especially for right now. Be interesting to see if they send him because of the fact that they were so aggressive on the first one. I would think they would.
Joseph Figliolino, the senior, now up, hitting .353 with 11 RBIs and a home run on the year. Shows bunt with the first pitch in the dirt. Sofran able to make the block.
Yeah, good defensive play there from Sofran to block it, keep it out in front, not let it get past for the extra bases for CBA.
We've seen a couple guys show bunt. We saw Stout show bunt early on in his at-bat early in the first inning. So
that was one of the things that Marco struggled with, I mean, in the first game.
Yeah, he walked one guy showing bunt who just consistently just showed bunt for 4 pitches. So
it looks like, though, the last time he showed bunt, he threw a strike. I mean, it was fouled off.
We see Myers moving in at third base. No bunt showed there. High fastball. Maybe ball 2. One runner at first, no outs here in the top of the second. Lavari's next pitch, low and in the dirt for ball 3. So it'll be a 3-0 count. Now to Figliolino.
Just got to try and work back from this count, try and get a strike. And if he cannot get 2, he'll probably try and swing on this one. I mean, I'm assuming Marco will probably give him something good to look at. And definitely try and get him swinging on it.
Might be taken here on this one all the way, though. 3-0 count, no outs. We'll see, though. Lavari kicks and deals, and the pitch in the dirt. Yep, he was taken all the way. So ball 4. Figliolino walks. So now runners on first and second. No outs for Wyatt Hunt, the designated hitter, hitting the 7th hole now up.
Yeah, Lavari needs to settle down here, throw some strikes. Had trouble doing that in that at-bat with the 4-pitch walk, but he can come back from this and throw some more strikes, and he'll be fine.
I mean, bringing in a courtesy runner, especially with your designated hitter, he's probably going to be one of the ones who has pretty good hitting percentage. Definitely going to be looking to try and get a run in, if not, advance him to second and third.
Yeah, Suino will come in and run for the catcher, Figliolino at first. Now up is Hunt, the junior, hitting .389 with 1 home run and 5 RBIs on the year. Great chance here. Anything in the outfield, good chance he can get his team a lead. Calls time. Good energy here from CBA so far. They're hyped up at the end of last inning with the strikeout. Now they're all up in their dugout. Lavari's first pitch, Hunt sows bunt. Fouls it off the backstop.
That's a good sign there, though, for Marcos. I mean, throwing a good strike on a shown bunt, I mean, that shows that he's going to be able to fight through him.
Yeah,
should be able
definitely.
to, at least for this game.
And at this point, with the Marcos strikeout ability, you're willing to give up those guys advancing to third and second to get the 1 out in the inning.
Most certainly. I mean,
0-1. Hard ground ball over to Taylor at second. Flips it over to Weingartner for 1. And the throw over to first is in time. So a double play for the Hermits, and that makes things a whole lot better looking for Lavari. And that's what happens there. Good pitching, you get good contact, and it's good defense from the Hermits.
Once again, that's
middle infielders. Great job.
A great play by Weingartner, really, to make that catch in the air, get on the base, and then the throw in the air.
Shoots it over to Fry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're CBA, that's what you could not have done there.
Yeah, that's the worst-case scenario right there. You still got a runner over at third, but with 2 outs, you're going to need a hit to get him in. And that responsibility is going to be up to the 8-hole hitter, George Cruz, the third baseman.
best situation here for the Hermits is if he does get a hit, make sure it's in the infield. Trust your infielders then to throw him out at home or even hold him.
Well, 2 outs. He's going to be pretty much third base. Runner's going to be running on pretty much anything. First pitch strike to Cruz. 0-1 now to him. 2 outs in the inning. 30 pitches now for Lavari on the day. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss there on the outside corner.
Lavari's definitely getting a feel for his stuff here.
Yes, throwing strikes. That shows good things happen when you throw strikes.
That's a good sign for the Hermits, though. I mean, when pretty much all the pitchers for the Hermits, when they get hot, they're tough to hit off of. And that's one thing you want Marcos to do, get hot, and then make it hard for them to hit off of him.
0-2. And the pitch, curveball, drops in just a little high for ball 1.
It's a good pitch there, though, still for Marcos. I mean, try and give him something to chase on 2 strikes. No balls. Try and give him something a little high, a little outside to chase on. Doesn't chase there, but it was close enough that he could have.
So 1-2 count now, 2 outs, and the pitch popped up high in the air. Weingartner calls for it. He gets under it and makes the grab, and the Hermits get out of this inning with no damage done. Good defense. They get the double play. CBA gets 1 hit, but no runs scored, and the Hermits looking to break this 0-0 tie in the bottom of the second when we come right back.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania.
We're back here in the bottom of the second, and the Hermits looking to break this 0-0 tie. It'll be 5-6-7 for them to start off. Jordan Serrano, the designated hitter, leading off. He's been great in the last few days for the Hermits in this playoff so far. It's 3 for 3 in the last game against St. John Vianney. On the year, hitting .476 with 9 RBIs.
Like we were just talking about, it might not be in baseball, but this has been a big rivalry between these two schools, especially in sports like rugby and a couple other ones. I mean,
especially soccer.
Soccer, rugby, I mean, they're big rivalries between the Hermits and CBA.
Next pitch from Raccasano in for strike 1.
Yeah, especially in sports where there aren't many South Jersey teams like rugby. These two are big rivals as they're quite similar as schools, both all boys, almost preparatory type schools. So I agree with you that this is definitely a rivalry game, whether it's a holy war or not.
Serrano ground ball lightly over to third base. He's got it, makes the throw over in time. So Serrano grounds out here, 1 quick out for the Colts. Yeah, definitely some distance between these schools, a good hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe, give or take.
Right about there, yep.
So some distance, but definitely some schools familiar with each other, some guys that play other sports.
That's why you almost have to wonder sometimes, taking a longer ride to come here. I mean, if CBA is going to be a little tired looking. I'm
sure, you sit in the bus for a while, definitely not the best situation, get a little stiff. So Dorsey now up, shows bunt on his first pitch, leaves it low for ball 1.
Big, I was going to say, it hasn't looked like it so far. I mean, CBA's played out, had a little bit of fire, and they've been playing pretty well so far.
Yeah. Dorsey, the senior, hitting .329 on the year with 20 RBIs.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Darren. I mean, listen, this team was very close to taking a 1-0 lead. If it wasn't for Weingartner's double play there in the top of the second, they would be up 1-0 here. So Hermits definitely need to hop on something here and get some runs.
Rocasano kicks and deals. Takes it low, ball 3.
It's going to be one of those things where the Hermits bats just kind of got to heat up. When they heat up, they become a very scary team with getting runs in. And just one of those, they're waiting for it to heat up, and hopefully it happens sooner rather than later.
We saw a couple guys make good contact. Taylor had a shot to center field, just was caught. As Dorsey takes ball 4, he'll take first. We saw Weingartner get the nice double off the wall. So these Hermits hitters, they're hitting the ball hard. It's a matter of, you got to do it more consistently. And now with 1 out, you got a runner on first with Dorsey. He's got some speed. Hopefully he can take second at some point. Fry's at bat, and Fry's had a great year as well, hitting .379 with 17 RBIs. He was 1 for 3 against St. John on Tuesday. Rocasano throws back. As I said, Dorsey with some good speed. Would not be surprised if they test the catcher's arm a little bit here at some point.
Especially 1 out. I'm 99% sure he'll go more than likely. I mean, you see this pitcher looking back, trying to pick him off like he does there. I mean, getting his head, it's going to frustrate him too, because he's not going to be able to just focus on the pitch. He's going to be trying to focus on Dorsey at first.
Yep. Fry, the lefty. One of the few lefties in this Hermits lineup. Him, Ragsdale, takes that one inside for ball 1. CBA coming into this game, they allow around 4 runs per game to opposing teams. Like I said, their road from this game beat PVI, beat Red Bank Catholic, then beat St. Joe's Metuchen. As Fry takes that one for strike 1.
Like I was saying last game, it's got to be difficult for Fry. I mean, being a taller guy, having a bigger strike zone. But he's been able to get have some good hitting averages for this year. I mean, showing that he can swing the bat pretty well.
Low pitch, Fry swings, foul tip. So 1-2 count now to him.
See there, the catcher kind of flexing his arm. That one was fouled off and right back into his arm. You see him wincing in a little bit of pain there. That one kind of had to hurt.
Yeah, that's why I see the umpire walk back with the pitcher, give him a second to kind of catch his breath. Looks to be okay, so we'll play on. It'll be 1-2 count to Fry with 1 out in the inning. Dorsey still over at first. Rocasano's pitch count at 24. 1 hit on the game so far for the Hermits. Looking to break the 0-0 tie. Oop, and Dorsey hesitated for a second. That was a good pickoff move right there from Rocasano. Quick. Luckily, you saw Dorsey kind of jump for a second. Luckily, he got back, and the Hermits fortunate to still only have 1 out in this inning.
That's a pretty good move there by the pitcher. I mean, being a right-handed pitcher, it's kind of hard to swing your body that way, but he did it pretty quickly there.
Fires it over. That's pickoff move number 4, I think.
Yeah.
It's got to be tiring for the pitcher just sitting there picking him off. Eventually you're going to want to throw an actual pitch, and then that's when Dorsey's got to take advantage and try and steal.
Dorsey, solid lead over at first. 1-2.
There he goes.
Runner goes, swing and a miss from Fry. He'll strike out, and the throw is in time. An excellent throw there from the catcher, Joe Figliolino. Dorsey's thrown out at second, and CBA gets themselves out of another tough inning. The score is still 0-0, and the Hermits head back onto the field. We got a good one here. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health.
Gavin Cuss is going to lead it off for CBA here in this top of the third inning. It'll be 9-1-2 for them. Both these teams still looking to break the 0-0 tie. We've had some good pitching so far from both sides. As the first pitch from Lavari is low for ball one. So far, guys, yeah, we've had a pitching duel.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, it looked like every game other than the last one was really a pitching duel. I mean, you look at the Notre Dame game, Notre Dame's pitcher was very hot. I mean, Holden came in and did a very good job there. I mean, pretty much every game in these state playoffs have been a pitching duel. I mean,
yeah, that's what you get when you got good teams. You're going to have good pitchers. As Lavari's next pitch off speed drops in for strike two.
I feel like that's really the name of the game, especially in high school, is pitching. I mean, you get to the pros, pretty much everyone can hit, and pitching plays a really big part in it, but especially in high school where you got some kids who can really hit and some kids who can't, pitching really plays a role in that, and I feel like the most.
I agree with you there, Darren. If the Hermits pitching is good, we win. If it's not, we still can shoot it out with.
As hard foul ball there from Cuss out of play.
We can still shoot it out batting-wise, but it's a lot harder if your pitching isn't good to shoot it out batting-wise.
Cuss hitting .429 on the year with 8 RBIs and 1 home run. So a good guy in a 9-hole spot. 1-2 to him. Lavari in the windup. And the pitch just outside, ball two.
I mean, Marcus really want to get the strikeout here. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, not work himself into a full count, and he will.
There you go. Swing and a miss there. Cuss goes down swinging, and Lavari's got himself another strikeout. 1 out now in the inning. And the top of the order back up for the Colts. Frankovic back up, singled his first at-bat. He's been red hot in these playoffs, 6 for 6 in his last 6 at-bats. First pitch to him in the dirt for ball one. Lavari's pitch count now nearing, it is at 40. This is something to keep an eye on. He's still got a ways to go, but.
And you hear the dugout over there trying to get Marcos's head, saying he's the best hitter in this playoffs. I mean, definitely these dugouts play a big role in how the game plays. I mean, whether it comes to chirping or just how good they play.
.2-0 now to Frankovic. Lavari's next pitch fouled off. This Colts team coming off the 11-0 win against St. Joe's Metuchen back on Tuesday, as another strike drops in there for Lavari.
You see their defense, especially in that St. Joe Metuchen game, defense has been playing pretty well for them, and then the bats are pretty hot for them for that game, as they have been pretty much this whole playoffs.
Yeah.
CBA is a team that can get a lot of hits and a lot of runs, but they can also pitch or duel like they're doing right now against the Hermits.
Yeah, Colin Riley pitched in that game, went 6 innings, no earned runs. As called strike 3 there. Frankovic goes down looking. An excellent breaking ball from Lavari. 2 outs now at the inning. No runners on base.
Second baseman, Stout.
The Hermits on Tuesday had their win against St. John Vianney, 10-3. CJ Fury pitched in that game. He started, got the win. Went 4 innings, 1 earned run, 2 runs scored with 7 strikeouts. Andrew Gaines then came in and threw 2 innings with 1 earned run, and then Weingartner closed it out in the 7th.
Yeah, that speaks to how deep the bullpen is for the Hermits.
Yeah, that's 3 guys. You got Lavari as well didn't go. I mean, you can see DeJong didn't go. His first pitch strike there to Stout. 1-1 count now to him. Yeah, the Hermits got plenty of options here today. They can basically go anybody they want. And of course, it's all depending on how far Lavari goes.
Because I do believe both Gaines and both Gaines and Weingartner didn't go. Only had some pitches.
They're all very available today. As that pitch in the dirt, ball 2 to Stout. But Coach Bowen's got plenty of options. Congratulations to him on his 300th win recently. Got that against Notre Dame in the quarterfinals. Look for 302 today. The Hermits chasing after the third state championship. Pitch count for Lavari now at 47. 2-1 count to Stout. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, as you were talking about, the Hermits have a historic program that's very good at baseball. And that's been a historic team facing a historic team.
Half swing there for Stout. Did he go? He did. It's another strikeout from Lavari. A 1-2-3 inning. That's what the Hermits defense needed. And the bats will come right back up just in a few moments. Stay tuned, everybody.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans.
We'll give you a scoring update now from the North Jersey bracket. In the second inning between Don Bosco and Seton Hall, the game's tied 1-1. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game at the state championship next week. It'll be 8-9, 1 for the Hermits here in the bottom of the third. Jake Myers to lead it off, the sophomore.
As we said before, some of the talent who's been here before and been in the state playoffs last year, two of the guys who haven't but have really stepped up this year are Serrano and Myers. I mean, for being sophomores, they're playing great ball for this varsity team.
Absolutely. Get some experience. I mean, these will be guys next year when a lot of those seniors graduate. It'll be some of the leaders, some of the guys we'll be talking about the most as Myers fouls that one off out of play. Yeah, 1-1 count to him.
I mean, this Hermits team has been made up of mostly seniors, but I mean, you got a bunch of juniors who are and sprinkled in the mix along with the two sophomores. I mean, they're going to be the future next year, and getting this experience this year is really going to be a great help and great asset for next year.
Myers takes that breaking ball outside.
I agree with you, Darren, on that. Hermits have been doing a very good job of building their way up, building down with their lower programs, and that's why they've been so good so consistently for the past years.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point, Pete. They're a team that they reload. They don't rebuild. I mean, last year you lose in the state championship, and you're right back, and you got a lot of great seniors, and you're right back at it again this year. It's a team that, when they have good development. As Myers to chopper over to second base, trying to run it out, but he won't be in time. So 1 out for CBA in the bottom of the third for Austin Sofran now.
Catcher Austin Sofran.
So far this year, the senior catcher for the Hermits hitting .381 with 17 RBIs and 1 home run.
I mean, Sofran's one of the guys who you definitely can say he's the leader of the team because you always hear him in the dugout cheering his teammates on, leading the pitchers with talking to them when they need it. I mean, a lot of times they do throw a pinch runner in for Sofran, but he can turn on the jets when he needs to. Look for him here, especially if he puts this ball in play, not just turn it into a single, but try and turn it into a double.
Yeah, definitely a good point. Got a big hole over there in right field. Got the righty up. I mean, Sofran pulls the ball a good amount, but if he can shoot something opposite field down that line, he's got at least 2. Takes the first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Good pitch there from the CBA pitcher. Gets it in the zone for strike one.
Next pitch, Sofran, lightly, but it's going to get down. Like I said, get it in the opposite field. Good things are going to happen. So a single for Austin Sofran, the top of the order, back up for the Hermits. That's just good hitting right there. An outside pitch. He doesn't get a lot of it, but he gets enough to get it, push it into the outfield. Gets himself a single.
Like pretty much everyone's been saying all year here, get the balls in play, good things will happen. I mean,
yeah, simple as that, really.
Yep.
Well, the courtesy runner for Sofran will be Jake Ruxer. Of course, courtesy runners are allowed for catchers and the pitchers who hit.
I mean, Ruxer's been pretty good this year, too. Last game getting in from third to score a run on a pretty short hit. I mean, he's been doing very good running this year.
Yep, pitcher Rockasano tested him out a little bit early on. Pickoff move over. Ruxer gets back diving. See Ryan Taylor back up. He flew out his last time, 0 for 1.
That ball was crushed, though.
He hit that. He hit that far. I thought it had a chance for a second to go out. Shows bunt. Gets back. Catcher fakes the throw over to first. Ruxer goes back. 0-1 count now to Taylor.
They almost caught Ruxer there with the fake bunt, he almost went and got caught with it. I mean, the pitcher didn't throw the ball, but almost got him there.
Solid lead over at first. Roxano gets his sign. Throws back once again. Ruxer gets in. Hermits might be a little more hesitant to steal now. You saw Figliolino make that great throw out Dorsey last inning. So we'll see how that changes as the Hermits' aggression on the base path. There's another throwback for Ruxer. If you're at the Philly Stadium right now, and this is the opposing team, people will be booing right now. So many pickoffs.
Yeah. That one, and can't forget about the Diamond Classic Championship game where it put us pretty close to being down and put us in a tight game where we got picked off a couple times trying to steal bases and taking too many leadoffs.
Yeah, you can hear the dugout right now.
Yeah, they're just messing with the pitcher now.
They're sending the boos out after him trying to pick off Rusker. Definitely not working, as the Hermits dugout makes sure to mention to them.
1-1. Taylor fouls that one off out of play.
It really doesn't look to be facing Ruxer, though. I mean, he's been still taking a pretty good lead over there. So,
I mean, he's at a place where he feels safe enough that when the pitcher throws back, he can get back without much of a problem. So we know 2 count now to Taylor. Got to fight. Throws back again.
Like I was saying earlier, Sofran being one of the leaders on the team with being a big dugout guy. You hear him over there yelling, trying to get in this pitcher's head for throwing the ball back so much, checking up on him.
Swing and a miss there. So Roccasano gets a big strikeout in the inning and strikes out a guy who doesn't go down swinging often. That's Taylor. So now it'll be Ragsdale. Grounded out his last time. Looking to get a 2-out rally here going for the Hermits.
That's got to be tough there for Ryan, though, with having to sit there for that long a time and then just wanting to hit the ball, get it in play, but keep getting throws back to first. It's got to get in your head a little bit.
First pitch to Ragsdale. Drops in for strike one. So far this year, the senior hitting .361 with 15 RBIs and 3 home runs. Going to Iona next year. 1 count to him. 2 outs in the inning. Ruxer over at first. Hermits looking to break the 0-0 tie that's been here all day.
Ragsdale's another one of the really speedy guys on this team. I mean, really athletic. You see him in the outfield. Definitely been able to run under a couple balls. Been able to call off a couple guys, make catches, and set close to center field. I mean, definitely look for him if he gets on base to try and steal and definitely get home when needed.
0-1 still to Ragsdale. And the pitch is light. Third baseman's got to hurry. The throw is going to get behind the first baseman. Ruxer's going to get over to third, and they're going to keep him there. Ragsdale gets over to second. So some light contact from Ragsdale, but he uses the speed. And an errant throw from the third baseman. The Hermits now got 2 guys in scoring position for Weingartner, who doubled his last time up.
That's been a big thing this year, too, for in high school baseball. Trying to keep the errors to a minimum. You see there an error on the throw, and the first baseman, I mean, really nothing he could do. That ball bounced right in front of him. But still, I mean, it's a costly error for the team.
Sometimes when you're the first baseman, and you saw him reach for it a little bit, but sometimes you just got to try to, instead of trying to reach and scoop it, you just got to try to get like a catcher stance and just kind of take it off the chest. And that's one of those ones that you want to get the out and you want to try to make the catch, but now you got two runners in scoring position.
Definitely what you do not want if you're
it's one of those.
CBA.
It's one of those ones that's kind of tough on both sides. Not a great throw from the third baseman, but as a first baseman, you got to make sure you get those stops as well. So it'll be Ryan Weingartner up. Ruxer at third. Ragsdale at second. First pitch to him, off speed, high and inside, ball one. Hermits looking to get on the board here in the third inning. Chance to get back to the state championship. See, the outfielders all pretty back here for CBA. Weingartner, a guy with a lot of power, leads the team at home runs with 7.
It'll almost be one of those there if you see him try and just chip
and he
one.
Rips that one deep into left field. It's going to get down. 2 runs are going to score. Weingartner is going to get over to second, and that's where he'll stay. It'll be a 2 RBI double for Weingartner, and the Hermits got themselves a 2-0 lead.
What a hit from the Hermits there. Weingartner just takes that into the left field corner, and it gets down for a base hit double. And the Hermits are up 2-0 now.
That's what you need there. Something just to spark a little bit of energy in this Hermits team. I mean, not that they weren't kind of fired up coming to this game, but it's one of those that sparks a fire when you got people coming out and getting good hits off and scoring runs.
The umpire now talking to the Hermits dugout.
A lot of energy here. Both teams pretty heated. Everyone gets a little excited. Big RBI there. So just some emotions. Umpire calming things down. No harm done. Great base running there from the Hermits. Saw Ruxer a bunch of throwbacks. Didn't bother him. He was able to book it over the third on the pass ball at first, and then scores the run. So credit to him. And now Kyle Neary up with a runner at second. Chance to add on to this lead. If anything in the outfield. 2 hits on the inning so far from the Hermits. 0-1 count. 40 pitches now on the count for Rakasano. And the next pitch for Neary, swing and a miss. Struck out his last time.
Looks like here he just needs to try to settle in and try and contain his emotions, because it looks like I know in the last one he's been swinging a little low and a couple balls that are really like almost at his shins and his ankles. Kind of one of those to try and calm himself down and keep himself from using his head.
Got a battle now here though. 0-2 count. 2 outs. 2 runs already on the inning for the Hermits. And the pitch. Ground ball lately. Good stop from the shortstop, but he's not going to be able to do anything about it. Neary puts that one in a perfect spot and gets himself an infield single.
That was a great catch there, though, by the shortstop.
Yeah, it just wasn't going to be in time. Neary was running hard down the line, gets the first. He looked like he tried to get over and catch Weingartner, but he already beat him to third. So now runners on the corners for Jordan Serrano, the young guy.
I mean, you got to think there, though. If that one got through, Weingartner's probably going to gun it for home.
2 outs, they're definitely going to be aggressive with him, yeah. But, yeah, that's definitely a good point there. And saves a run, even though he doesn't get the out. You're only down 2 instead of 3.
Yep.
Neary, solid lead over at first. We'll see if he wants to steal. And the first pitch to Serrano, taken for strike 1.
Serrano's been a good guy, too, at bat. I mean, he's been able to put the bat to the ball a bunch of times, get good hits.
He makes good contact. He's one of those guys. Contact, he just lines the ball, hits it hard. Swing and a miss there in the dirt. Good pitch from Rakasano. So 0-2 count now for Serrano. He was 3 for 3 against St. John Vianney. 0-1 so far today.
Like you were saying, makes good contact with the ball. I mean, and normally he finds the gap. Mm-hmm. I mean, most of the time he's been able to find a gap somewhere in the field wherever he hits the ball to.
He's got quick hands. You see his swing. His hands are very out, so he's able to get quick to the ball.
Yeah, the pitcher for CB.
Runner goes, but it won't matter. Swing and a miss from Serrano. She goes down swinging, but the damage was done, and it was an excellent inning for the Hermits. On 3 hits and 1 error, 2 runs scored, and the Hermits looking to keep their lead moving into the 4th inning. We'll be right back.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland.
Top of the 4th inning now, and CBA dug themselves into a bit of a hole in the last inning. Now down 2 runs. It'll be 3-4-5 though for them now, though. Good chance to try and fight back. Marco Lavari out for his 4th inning of work. This will be pitch number 50 on the day. 2 hits so far for CBA in this game, as that first pitch to Campy will be high for ball 1.
Yeah, Lavari has had a solid day today. No runs given up. Has given up 2 hits, though. But still a solid day of work for Lavari.
Got to keep it up here. Is good fastball there in for strike 1.
Like you were saying with Lavari, I mean, the whole defense has pretty much been solid. With you see Weingartner making a couple really good plays for outs. I mean, everyone's been playing pretty solid today.
Off-speed pitch taken high and inside, so it'll be a 2-1 count to Campy. CBA looking to get some energy back. Hermits had a great last inning. An RBI double from Weingartner scored 2. There's another off-speed from Marco high for ball 3.
And you got to think here, if they go out and they don't get anything here, even a hit, I mean, it's going to kill them. I mean, kill the momentum that they had.
And you don't want to put the Hermits batters back up after a good inning. Swing and a miss there from Campy, so it'll be a full count now to him. No outs in the inning. But for CBA, you want to at least have a long inning. You know, at least get some guys on base. Full count now, though. Lavari's pitch, swing and a miss. Brings the heat on that one with the fastball. Campy goes down swinging, 1 out in the inning.
And you see there, Marco has been having a very good game in the higher counts. I mean, 2-2 counts, 3-2 counts.
Yeah, and that's where you need your best pitches.
Yep.
Hunter Del Guercio now up.
That one was a little interesting. He changed it up that time, brought the fastball. It looks like most of the time he's been bringing the breaking ball on the higher count. Two strikes.
He usually uses mainly those 2 pitches, and he uses them in a good combination. You see more fastball than breaking ball, but his breaking ball, he does a good job really letting it drop. You just saw it there twice in a row. See, it drops into the strike zone, usually not a pitch in the dirt. So really everything he throws has that potential to be a strike.
Yeah. And he does a very good job of painting the corners with his fastball. I mean, it's pretty much always going to be there for a strike, if not a little low, a little high, a little outside, something that the batter can swing on and still will swing on.
0-2 count now to Del Guercio. Curveball fouled out of play.
To build off of what you just said, Darren, the Hermits pitchers in general just paint the corners a lot. That's something they're very good at.
That, and they have a fair amount of speed in their pitches.
Yeah, got some guys with good velocity, especially Andrew Gaines.
Yeah, we see Holden DeJong now having a catch behind us. Not in the bullpen yet, but look to see to be loosen up a little bit. And Lavari's definitely going to, assuming nothing crazy happens this inning, he'll go this inning and next inning, and after that, depending on, how he does. But DeJong's done a great job so far, so if he gets some innings today, see what happens.
I mean, normally they'll probably, as long as Marco stays pretty decently hot, they'll probably try and leg him out as long as he can stay in for. I mean, you'd think that would be what they would go with.
No doubt. And a swing and a miss there. Lavari gets himself another strikeout. He's got a bunch of those today. Delguercio goes down swinging. So it'll be Zane Teneski now up, number 44, the first baseman. And CBA now with another quick 2 outs, nobody on base.
Lavari having a good game today, as we keep saying. Only 2 hits allowed. He's had a lot of strikeouts. He's getting guys to swing, and they're missing. And
that's something he does a great job at it. But even when the guys are making contact, we haven't seen a lot of great contact. And never mind, Teneski with a shot there into left field. It's deep. But Neri gets under it, calls everyone off, and makes the grab. So quick 3 outs, 1-2-3 inning once again for the Hermits and Marco Lavari. And the bats are going to come right back up, looking to add on to that lead right after this.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business.
Well, the bats have woken up in the past few innings for the Hermits. Put up 2 runs last inning, looking to add on to that 2-0 lead now. You got to think, Darren, good chance here for the Hermits to really start to pull away a little bit, see some blood in the water a little bit maybe, as Mason Dorsey's going to lead it off. A couple 1-2-3 innings for CBA, and your bats are waking up.
Most likely, yeah. I mean, it's a chance for the Hermits here to blow the game wide open and really open up the floodgates here as you see Mason get hit with the ball there.
Yeah, he's going to take that one in the lower back. Winces a little bit. Those never feel too good. But looks to be okay, so he'll take first.
That's not a guy you want to put on base, especially at first. I mean, he's pretty much every time he's on base, they've sent him to second. I mean.
Yeah, they threw him out last time, so we'll see how aggressive they're going to want to be here. Cole Fry now up to bat.
Yeah, if you're CBA, you don't want to give free bases to the Hermits, especially with the speed of this team. Don't want to give them free bases because they might make it to second.
Fry shows bunt, pulls it back. Looks like Figliolino was thinking about throwing over, but just kind of bobbled it.
Basically, they were kind of want to stop, and like his legs went out from under him, kind of slid in the dirt there.
Yeah, it looked like it, yeah. So luckily his pitcher's low and then the dirt. Throwback there from Roccasano.
Looks like they have a pitcher over there warming up in the bullpen over there for CBA.
That's going to be number 21, Michael Kelly. As Fry shows bunt, fouls off.
Looks like here Fry's most likely going to take the sacrifice here, try and get the bunt out, Vance Mason. And if best comes to best, I mean, most time you say worst comes to worst, but if he can get on base, get man on first and second, I mean, that'll be a pretty good play there.
So the umpire walked back. That bunt fouled off the catcher, so had to give him a second. Those catchers, they took a beating back there.
Yeah, I mean, when I played catcher for a while, take a beating on your knees from being bent down all the time, getting fouls hit off you, taking pitches off the arms. I mean, you take a beating on your back there.
Well, that's a key component of the team. The catcher, usually the captain on the field, see everything. As another throwback, Dorsey gets in easily. Still be a 1-1 count to Fry. No outs in the inning. Runner at first for the Hermits. 48 pitches now for Roccasano on the game.
Speaking of catchers, both teams, I can't really speak too much for CBA's, but from what I've seen this game, both catchers have done a really good job and probably have done a very good job all season with being leaders and leading this team and directing the team, kind of bossing them around with what they need done.
Yeah, a lot of the good teams in high school baseball have good catchers. I'd say that mostly all of them do. Catcher is one of the most important positions in high school baseball.
And just baseball in general, really, on the field. So we have 1-2 count now for Fry. He took that one on the outside corner. No outs. So he'll be swinging away. Dorsey goes in the pitch. Fry fouls that off out of play.
I mean, look at the Phillies when they were making runs for the playoffs and for the Cup.
Chooch.
Yep. Chooch behind the plate. I mean, probably one of the better catchers in the Phillies history. I mean, I can't say he's the best. Darren Dalton, you got a bunch of them for them, but it shows you how much catchers play a role in the game of baseball.
Fry, half swing, pulls it back just in time, so we ball 2 to him. Fry, the first baseman, looking to break this game open. Next pitch to him, swing and a miss. Good pitch from Roccasano. At 1 down in the inning now for the Colts. Jake Myers back up to the plate now for prep. If you're just joining us, I'm Jimmy Bachman alongside Darren Mattern and Peter Burns. South Jersey Championship Baseball here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. Our final broadcast of the year.
One thing I got to say about Myers is I kind of like his stance. I mean, it's one of the more interesting ones I've seen.
He's got a big stride.
Big stride. Everything's kind of loose. It's just kind of one of those interesting stances.
Oh, 1 to Myers, 1 out. Dorsey still over at first. That one fouled off out of play. Roccasano gets his count.
Myers is gonna have to try and fight here. Keep him from getting another out here.
0-2. Roccasano kicks and deals. Ground ball over to the. Oh, what a catch for Roccasano! He gets one, and it's not going to be in time over at first, but he fell down, made the grab, and threw it over while he was
on his
laying
butt.
down. Yeah, I mean that
what a play!
Impressive right there from Roccasano, showing some reflexes. Throws Dorsey out at second, so 1 out. They get the leading runner. Myers will stay over at first. But yeah, that's just that was impressive right there.
That shows the heart of the pitcher right there. I mean, that takes a lot of guts and heart to just make that play from your butt on the ground.
Just throw the glove in the air, and then good thing it just was in the right spot. So Sofran now up for the Hermits. Singled his last time. 2 outs in the inning. Myers over at first. Hermits seem to get a bit of a 2-out rally going with the top of the order up after Sofran.
Sofran's, especially in some of the later innings like this, I know it's not that late, but was he getting to 4, 5, 6? He's a very good hitter coming down the stretch. I mean, it takes a little bit from to see the ball and get good hits off of it, but when he gets in the later innings, he normally comes in very clutch for this Hermits team.
First pitch to Sofran, off speed, taken in for strike 1. .56 pitches now for Roccasano, as Sofran will call time. Winner of this game will play. Winner of the Seton Hall Don Bosco game going on at the same time next week on Wednesday, I believe, in the state championship, non-public A. Swing and a miss there from Sofran. 0-2 count now to him.
Sofran, once again, is going to have to try and fight off this 0-2 count. I mean, try and fight for a hit here.
0-2. 2 outs. Rocasano gets a sign, throws back. Four hits on the game so far for the Hermits.
This pitcher likes his pickoffs at first. I mean,
Yeah.
I wish we had a counter on how many he's thrown so far.
Same amount as pitches, I think.
Yeah, probably close to it.
Yeah, the pitcher is rightfully worried about those runners, though, with a fast Hermits team that's very good at stealing.
Yeah, you can tell the dugout's getting tired of saying back. You know, you heard Coach Byron telling them to talk it up. You know, they've been, they're getting sick of it.
Backs are getting kind of quiet.
It's getting a little repetitive. Yeah, exactly. I know. 0-2. Sofrang finally gets a pitch, and it's outside for ball 1. So 1-2 now to the Hermits catcher. And the pitch just a little high, ball 2. Good eye there.
Yeah, I was just about to say, good take from Sofran there. A little bit high. Most people would have swung on that. I would have swung on that. It was pretty high.
Yeah, you would have hit it, though, wouldn't you, Pete?
Nah. That's a very hard thing to do, baseball. One of the hardest sports, I'd say.
2-2 from Sofran. That one's in the dirt. Ball 3. It's going to be a full count now to him.
It's a way to fight back from that. I mean, he hasn't really had to do much, but just kind of watch. Have a good eye here, and it's a good way to fight back from being down 0-2 to now being in a full count.
Yeah, and he definitely didn't get in a mood where he was just going to swing at everything because he's down 0-2. Some guys get in that thing where they're just going to swing at everything. He has not done that, and
he's
gotten
hitting.
benefits.
It's kind of a case of smart hitting there.
So 60 pitches now for Rocasano. Runner goes, half swing. Foul tip is caught. And Sofran goes down with the strikeout. So CBA gets out of this inning. No runs allowed. 1 runner left on base for the Hermits. The score is still 2-0 as we move into the 5th inning here in the South Jersey Championship.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging.
Top of the 5th inning now. At this moment, we'd like to thank our Hermits sponsors that have been sponsoring us all year in the fall, winter, and spring as we are wrapping up the 2021-2022 athletic season. Hermit Athletics all in as one. First pitch swinging there from the 6-hole hitter Joe Figliolino. Down the third base line, foul. So Lavari out for his 5th inning of work. Now to pitch count of 63. He's looked great so far, only giving up 2 hits, no runs. As another ground ball hard down the third base line, foul. So an 0-2 count to the CBA catcher. Scoring update right now in the 4th inning up in North Jersey. Seton Hall beating Don Bosco 2-1.
Looks like Holden now is down in the bullpen warming up. warming up his pitches. You see Marcos getting up 64, 65 pitches. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets an inning to see him go for the next inning as well, but
yeah,
I
think depending on how how good he does in this inning, as that one's fouled off, and how quick he goes. I mean, you're at 66 right now. I think if you end the inning, under 90, I think they let him go another inning. But
yeah.
I'm not Coach Byron. I don't know what he's thinking right now, but whoever. Marco's looking great now. Right now, Holden's done a good job in the last few weeks. So wherever you go, I mean, you can't really go wrong.
Nah.
Yeah, Hermits have this excellent. Oh, you can go.
Yeah. See the hitter for CBA here getting good contact on the ball. Both foul balls he's hit and pretty much been driven pretty far. So if you see him put one in play, it's probably going to be pretty deep here.
So a 1-2 count now to the Colts catcher, Lavari, in the windup. Kicks and deals, no outs. That one fouled off out of play as well. So good fight here from Figliolino.
Yeah, the Hermits have a deep bullpen to piggyback off of what you guys were talking about. A deep bullpen. They could pull Lavari now, and they could have guys for the rest of the game. They don't need to, and Lavari's playing well, so they won't. But they definitely have a lot of guys in that bullpen that can go if need be.
1-2 now, Lavari. That one popped up. A couple guys charging for it. Ragsdale gets under it and makes the grab. Good communication there between the Hermits second baseman and the Hermits right fielder and get the out. Of course, that's an easier catch for Ragsdale running towards it than Taylor running, running backwards. But
you see there, it was almost like that one got caught up in the wind or something because it looked like they were kind of all fading one way and then started coming back the other way.
So one out now for the Hermits. First pitch swinging out of play for Wyatt Hunt, the designated hitter. 0-1 count now to him with one out in the inning.
So it looks like here for CBA, they're trying to just swing on pretty much everything other than, like, major league balls. Look at that. Which you can't really blame them here. I mean, being down.
You're starting to. Yeah, I mean, you still got time if you're CBA. You got 8 more outs to work with theoretically, but I mean, you got to understand that the Hermit scoring 2 runs in this Hermits team is not an easy feat. As that fastball's high and inside for ball 2.
Well, like you were saying, it's hard to come back runs on this team unless the team's not playing very well. But today it looks like the defense is pretty much on point, and Marcos is on point. So it's going to be really difficult for the Colts to come back unless they can put stuff on the board.
So 2-1 count now to Hunt. That one in for strike 2.
Good pitch there from Lavari. Down and low. Got him.
2-2. 1 out. That one lightly into the outfield, and it's just going to fall in a perfect spot for the single. So Hunt gets the first. That's just good contact right there. Nothing the Hermits could have done about that one.
It was really interesting, though, there for the hitter. The hitter, he kind of like halfway didn't go. He was kind of like caught in between as he was going to first and almost going to second. He was kind of like giving like a bunch of stutter steps, like he was going to go, but he wasn't going to go.
First pitch to George Cruz, third baseman, and for strike 1. So the Hermits now got to deal with a base runner on first. 1 out in the inning. CBA looking to chip away at this lead. There's a high fastball swing and a miss from Cruz. Giving the Hermits a bit of a gift there. That one was high.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I mean, CBA has pretty much been swinging on anything that's close. I mean, unless if it's like way outside or way high, or way inside, they've pretty much been swinging on everything here. Which, like you were saying, they kind of have to, but you don't want to get to the point where you're playing it stupidly and swinging on way too much.
Yeah, players can definitely get into that swinging is everything, and just keep swinging.
And that one called strike 3. Lavari painting the corners a little bit with that fastball in the low outside corner. Cruz goes down looking. Now the 9-hole hitter coming up. Hermits got 2 outs in the inning. Gavin Cuss. He takes the first pitch in for strike 1. Solid lead over there from Hunt at first. 2 outs. See if they try and send him to get him in scoring position. And the next pitch just outside, ball 1.
Marcos has done a very good job this inning, though, with throwing strikes. I mean, keeping the counts lower than what he was. I mean, a lot of times he's getting into the higher counts, but it looks like this inning he's found his real, found a real good zone for him to be pitching in and found a good rhythm.
Mm-hmm. So 1-1 now to Cuss. 78 pitches now for Lavari on the day. That one lined lightly into right field. It'll be a single. Hunt will stay over at second. And CBA's got a bit of a 2-out rally going here with 2 runners on base and the top of the order now up. For CBA, I mean, this is your chance right here now with your hottest hitter, Jack Frankovic, now up.
Yeah, they're going to need to try and get 1 here. I mean, if they don't, it's going to be really hard to fight back in this game, leaving people on the base, leaving people on first and second, or even if they try and send them to third. I mean, it's going to be rough if they don't get 1 here.
So 2 outs. Pitch number 80, and it's lined hard into the outfield. Ragsdale able to get under it and make the catch. That one hooked over and went just exactly where Josiah was. And the Hermits able to get out of a bit of a jam here. Some more fantastic pitching from Lavari, and the score is still 2-0. The Hermits only a couple innings away from moving on to the state championship. We'll see if they can continue the run.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price.
So it's top of the order now for the Hermits, 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 5th inning, trying to add on some runs to this 2-0 lead. So far, Marco Lavari has been dealing down. What do you think about his performance so far?
I mean, it's been very solid for him. I mean, definitely been dealing, like you were saying. Pretty much all his rotations through pitches have been on point. Pretty much everything has been solid for him for this point. He's found his rhythm and has been able to stick with it and get outs for the Hermits team.
So Taylor now up. He takes that first pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 today. The U Penn commit. 0-1 count to him. Takes that one outside for ball 1.
Like you said there with Taylor going to the pen, it kind of speaks towards the Hermits' ability to be good in the classroom and on the field. If you know what I'm saying there.
Yeah, Ivy
League school for baseball, I mean.
As that one's grounded over to the shortstop. He's got it. He's going to have to hurry, though. And Taylor beats it out. Ryan Taylor showing the wheels over there down the first base line, and hustle pays off. He's got himself an infield single.
Yeah, that's just a hustle play from the Hermits. That's speed and hustle and not giving up on the play. He could have given up on that, but he didn't, and that's why he got the single on that.
I mean, Taylor, I mean, I played, he was on the basketball team in my middle school. He was always a really athletic guy, a really fast guy, like this whole Hermits team is. But it shows it there.
First pitch to Ragsdale, taken for ball 1, and the Hermits looking to, as I said earlier, you add on a couple more runs, you're feeling a lot more comfortable about this game. CBA's only got 6 more outs to deal with.
He's still there. The catcher can make the catch on that ball and then look for first, trying to almost pick Ryan off.
Yeah, Ryan's another guy aggressive on the base path. Roccasano at 66 pitches now on the day.
He's been having a pretty good game, too. I mean, talked about Marcos having a really good game. He's been also very solid, too, with his pitches.
Yeah, nobody warming up now for CBA out there. I don't see anybody over there. We saw someone throwing earlier, but they're sticking with Roccasano for this inning. As ground ball there, it's going to get through. Ragsdale's got himself a single. Taylor's going to get all the way over to third. And runners now in the corners for the Hermits with no outs.
That's a very good thing, bringing up number 2, Ryan Weingartner, one of the best hitters on this Hermits team.
Weingartner been phenomenal so far today. 2 RBIs, 2 doubles.
And his defense has been on point. I mean,
yeah, had that double play.
A couple other catches. I mean, pretty much all around today he's been really solid, which he normally is.
Yeah, that's the great thing about this team is you don't really have that one guy that I would say is the team MVP. There's so many guys that you could say are the reason for why this team's winning. I mean, you could say right now Lavari's excellent pitching, or Weingartner hitting the 2 doubles and hitting the 2 guys in. There's so many guys on this team that do a great job. It's not just 1 or 2 players. It's really the whole team.
And normally if someone has an off day, everyone else can kind of make up for it. I mean, that's a great thing and why this team has gone so far.
And that's why you're the number 1 team in the state, really. Yeah. So, runners in the corners. 1-0 count to Weingartner. Bottom of the 5th inning. And the pitch. And for strike 1.
The interesting thing was there, Ragsdale almost showed like he was going to run for second, try and get the throw to go to first, and maybe he would have went.
I know. Then he's pitched. He's run more to first than he's pitched.
So we'll see if Ragsdale is still here. Taking a pretty good lead over. Runners on the corners. And the pitch. Off speed. Half swing for Weingartner. Keeps it back, so it'll be a 2-1 count to him.
Good check swing there from Weingartner. Not an easy thing to do, check your swing, but he did it very well there.
Two on in the pitch. In for strike 2. So Weingartner now has got a 2-2 count for him. No outs in the inning.
We speak on Ragsdale's base running. I mean, he played a big part in last year's playoffs with stealing home and scoring. And it's good base running last year. I mean, he's been a good player for this Hermits team.
And runner goes on there. Second baseman's going to pick it off, so Weingartner gets into second. And now 2 runners in scoring position. Anything in the outfield, good chance of scoring 2. Ragsdale's quick over there at second.
Yeah, the speed of the Hermits team really paying off in the playoffs. And overall, just this season, it's been a key factor, this Hermits team. One of the fastest teams, as I say, in South Jersey, maybe even Jersey itself.
So Figliolino is going to go out to talk to his pitcher for a moment. Now heads back, so it'll be a full count to Weingartner. Roccasano's going to have to bring out one of his best pitches here.
One of those probably trying to calm him down, make sure he knows that he's been doing pretty well, make sure he gets back to that same pitch mentality that's been.
And the pitch outside, ball 4. So Weingartner walks, and that loads the bases up for Neareye. The Hermits now with no outs. A great opportunity to add on to that lead and try to put this game away.
Yeah, if they get 1 or 2 here, they're pretty much blowing this game wide open, and they're going to make it even harder for this Colts team to come back. Looks like the coach is going to come out and try and talk to the pitcher to make a pitching change, see what happens here.
I think you're just going to have a mound visit here, but I'm trying to see. I don't see anybody throwing over there in the bullpen on the
I think there might have been someone behind the
the
dugout
it's kind of hard for us to see.
Just go back in.
Yeah,
so
there might have been somebody throwing. It's kind of hard for us to see from where we're at. They're over on the right field side, but I'm sure Roccasano might not have much more time left if the Hermits keep doing what they're doing in this inning.
Yeah.
And it looks like Roccasano will remain on the mound here for CBA.
I mean, Nearey's one of those guys who can hit bombs off of a pitch that can be there. I mean, he's a good player.
3 home runs on the year.
Like we said earlier, That probably would have been a lot higher if he wasn't injured, plagued with injury this year.
He's already got one single today. Bases loaded for him. No outs. First pitch, off speed, swing and a miss. Just want to make contact here. Anything? Yeah, anything besides a pop-up is going to probably score a run.
Because even a pop-up, Ryan's probably tagging up third, especially if it's somewhere that's not in the infield, probably going to tag up and come home, if you think so.
Ticket to the state championship on the line here today. The Hermits looking to finish off this game. Great chance to add on here. One count. And that next pitch to near eye, just inside for ball 2.
Hey Kyle, have fun here, kid.
76 pitches now for Roccasano on the day.
Seems like Kyle's being a lot smarter with his swing selection here, too. Not really swinging on those balls that, especially there, you see.
Yeah, good block from Figlio, saving a run basically with Taylor over there at third.
If you're pitching here for CBA, you do not want to walk in a run that'll.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do. Yeah. You don't want to give it to him for free. We'll see how much longer he has if he does walk near eye here. I wouldn't be surprised if near eye's his last batter if he gets on.
Yeah.
And the pitch. Called strike 2. Good pitch there, fastball in a good spot.
It's a good way to paint the corner there. I mean, outside corner from near eye. Good pitch.
So full count net and near eye. Bases loaded, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch. Inside, ball 4. So near eye gets himself a free RBI. Taylor scores, and the lead for the Hermits is now up to 3.
Yeah, good at bat from near eye there. He had been swinging a lot earlier, but he's kind of settled down, took some balls, and gets a free RBI and walks.
And I think the ump called that and said that it hit near eye. Because he went like this and pointed to his arm.
Yeah.
So I think he said
that
it
looked like it might have hit his shoulder, like just barely nipped his arm. But it looks like that's going to be it here for Roccasano. So we have pitching change here in Richland. The Hermits up 3-0, looking to extend that lead. We'll be right back with a new pitcher for CBA right after this.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned.
So we got a pitching change here in Richland for CBA. Replacing Luke Raccasano is going to be number 21, the senior Michael Kelly. On the year so far, Kelly hitting with 16.2 innings pitched, 5.88 ERA, 22 hits allowed, along with 22 strikeouts and 10 walks. So Kelly here in a tough situation is going to have to relieve his starter. Bases loaded, no outs in this inning. It was overall a good outing for Raccasano, I'd say, but he just kind of ran out of gas here as Serrano lightly hits that one, and it's going to get down. Ragsdale will score. Weingartner's going to get in as well, so a 2 RBI single for the sophomore, and the Hermits extend that lead to 5.
That's good base running there by Nearai, too, to get to third.
Yeah, and that's got to be a bit of a killer if you're CBA a little bit now. 5-run lead, things starting to look a little more bleak.
It's a great hit, too, by Serrano. Put that right in the gap between
it was,
shortstop, second baseman, and center fielder.
Didn't hit it hard, but we've seen a couple of those today where he just dropped it in the right spot where nobody could have gotten to it. And now it'll be Dorsey up with the runners on the corners. Nearai over at third, Serrano at first. Dorsey shows bunt, gets it down. Nearai is going to go home, and he's not going to be in time, so he's called out. Bit of a safety squeeze for the Hermits, but it doesn't work out. 1 out in the inning. Dorsey goes over to first, Serrano over to second, so good thinking there from everyone involved. And it was a close play, definitely at home, but Nearai just not in time.
Yeah, a string of events there from the Hermits. First with the single to score 2 runs, and then the failed bunt attempt. I mean, it was the right call there. It just he wasn't in time at home plate, and that'll cost the Hermits a run.
I mean, really with the bunt there, you're just trying to try and get him to throw for first to get Mason out, but not throw home.
Yeah,
and let
at this point,
first.
if you're CBA, you can't be giving up runs. The lead's already too big. You can't make it any harder on yourselves with only 2 innings to work with.
I mean, 5 runs is going to be very tough for them to come back from, especially if Hermits can tack on more here.
So we have 1-0 count now to Cole Fry. 1 out in the inning. Runners on first and second. He swings that one, rips it deep into center field. Center fielder makes the catch. Both runners are going to tag up and get in there. So Fry flies out, but gets both runners into scoring position. 2 outs in the inning now for Jake Myers.
That's a good play there by Cole. I mean, I know
it was a good hit.
Gets another out, but it's a good hit. Advance the base runners. Puts Jake in a good spot here. As long as he puts anything in play, he'll probably get home. As long as he doesn't get out himself.
Yeah, Fry got good contact on that. Got a good swing, just wasn't enough. But it works. It works out in the favor of the Hermits there, as the Hermits will have both runners in scoring position. So you could say it worked out.
So 2 outs now in the inning for Mike Kelly, the senior. Myers, first pitch, outside, breaking ball, ball 1. One 0 count, 2 outs. And Myers, fly ball into center field. Center fielder's under it, and he makes the grab. So that'll finish up this inning, but it was a good one for the Hermits. They put up 3 runs and extend their lead to 5. A little more of that, and they are on to the state championship. We'll see if they can finish it off in the last 2 innings right after this.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet.
So only 6 more outs for CBA to work with, and they got 5 runs to come back from. They're down 5-0 here. Marco Lavari back out for his 6th inning of work. And pitch number 81 is just a little low for ball 1. Give you an update from North Jersey right now between Seton Hall and Don Bosco in the 5th inning. Scores tied 2-2. So there's an interesting one up there, and we'll keep you updated on it. As a ground ball lately over to Taylor. He's got it, makes a throw over to Fry, and one nice easy out for the Hermits.
And if you're CBA, you really just need to get on base here and try and get runs in. I mean, that's not the play you're looking for. I mean, it's not that you can really control about it, but that's not the play you're looking for. You're trying to get on base and not trying to give up easy outs.
Huge credit to Marco Lavari today. He has been absolutely phenomenal. Through 6 innings, just 4 hits given up. He's kept the walks down, the strikeouts high.
He's came in for redemption. I feel like he's trying to definitely redeem himself after that Notre Dame game with having a little bit of a rough time there. And he definitely has so far.
Yeah, has had a great outing today. That one's a little high.
So 1-1 count now to Campy. 1 out in the inning. Lavari in the windup. Kicks and deals, and the pitch just high. Off the tip of Sofran's glove. 2-1. Hermits 5 outs away. As that one high and outside, ball 3.
Marco's done a very good job, though, of fighting back on counts. I mean, definitely been able to fight back from 2-0 counts, 3-1 counts. See if he can do it here again.
That one fouled off out of play. This will be full for Campy.
He got a lot of that one in that foul ball. That one's all the way into the rugby field.
Just got under a little bit too much there.
Looked like it almost would hit the cars out in out by the solar panels, but it fell in the rugby field there.
So full count, 1 out to Campy, and that one's in the dirt ball 4, so he'll take first.
I do believe that's Marco's first walk of the day.
It's at least the first one in a while. I'm not sure if it's the first of the game, but so the 4-0 hitter now up for CBA. He's looking for a little bit of life here in the top of the 6th. First pitch to him, breaking ball. Looks like Marco kind of lost his footing a little bit. Just don't want to do too much here. Just keep doing what you're doing. Next pitch will be pitch number 90. So this will most likely be the last inning for Lavari, regardless of what happens.
Looks like Sofran's probably just going over to talk to him, make sure, tell him calm down, see him pitch a couple balls there. I mean, just calm him down. He's done a good job today. I'm sure he'll fight back from it, but
there was the pickoff attempt at first. Did not work out.
So Andrew Gaines warming up in the bullpen. He just headed back to the dugout, so we'll see if he's going to be the guy the Hermits put in for the 7th inning.
It'd be interesting because I saw them warming Holden up in the bullpen earlier.
Yeah, Holden's more of a guy. I think they like to go a few innings. I think Gaines, you want to go one of your hard-throwing righties in the 7th. So I think Gaines or Weingartner. As that one's popped up high, and it'll go out of play. Holden's more the guy I think they like to use when the pitcher can only go like 4 innings, and they need a guy to go give you 2 or 3.
Wouldn't be surprised if they try and utilize Holden in the next game if they have it. Or
it's possible. I mean, this year he's been much more out of the bullpen. Last year he was utilized as more of a starter, but He's one of those guys that can come out of the bullpen and give you a few innings. And
they
Lavarri's got him there with the quick pickoff. Now on a rundown is Campy, and he's tagged out. Lavarri with some quick feet and some trickery with the pickoff move. He hasn't thrown as many pickoff moves as the CBA pitchers have, but he's been more successful with them. And he clears the bases for himself. 2 outs in the inning.
And if you're CBA, you cannot give up those errors and base running. I mean, you're trying to come back in the game and going down by 2 outs, especially not being the smartest on base running.
Marco's got a nice little pickoff move. He doesn't really take a step back. He kind of just hops over and throws it. So it's definitely something that's a little tricky for the base runner. And that one called for strike 2. So now 1-2 in the inning for Del Garcio.
Yeah, and if you're CBA, you can't give up free outs like that. You can't give up free base runners. You can't give up free outs.
And that one called strike 3 on the curveball. Slavari gets himself through the 6th inning. No runs, no hits. He has been a beast today as the Hermits move on to get themselves a few more insurance runs. They only need to get 3 more outs, and they're South Jersey champions.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions.
So, bottom of the 6th inning here for the Hermits. Looking to just add on some insurance runs. They're up 5 right now. Austin Sofran going to lead it off.
That one's a little high there, I mean.
Yeah, Michael Kelly still on the mound. He relieved Roccasano last inning. Curveball there, drops in for strike 1.
Yeah, Hermits have been good here today.
That one pop up in fair territory. Right fielder charging in for it and makes the catch. So a quick out for CBA.
I was going to say the Hermits have been doing very good today with getting hits. 7 hits already on the day. Pretty good for the Hermits against a really good pitching staff in CBA. And that's really what's led to all their runs, is just getting hits.
That was a good catch there by the right fielder there. I mean,
yeah, it was probably they can move around a little bit. Not much wind today, but
you're trying to run under that one and get under it, and it's a good catch.
First pitch to Taylor in for strike 1. That one fly ball high into the air. Center fielder charging under it, makes the call, and he makes the grab. So 2 quick outs for CBA as the 9-hole and the 1-hole hitter go down.
That one was way up there.
Yeah. So now Ragsdale up with 2 outs.
At least where the field is here, that really doesn't get in, the sun isn't really getting in your eyes there with being a pop fly. I mean, it still does somewhat during the game, but not as much with the way the sun sets here in Lavari Field.
Yeah, now we're seeing Ryan Weingartner head back into the dugout. He was warming up. Typical closer for the Hermits, so I presume he's the guy they're going to be bringing in. Close things out in the 7th.
I'm assuming it'll probably, if he comes in and close out, it'll probably go to Oliver at shortstop and Oliver at second base, and then Taylor
at short. Yeah, it's usually what they do when Weingartner comes in. So 2-1 count out of Ragsdale. Ball 3, high. Kelly's pitch, fouled off.
Ragsdale's really one of those all-around players. I mean, his fielding, his right field over there is pretty much all the time on point. His hitting and his base running are all there all the time, or most of the time at least.
So full count, that one fouled off as well. Ragsdale battling here. 2 outs in the inning, and like you said, Darren, yeah, he's all around. He's got the speed, got the contact, got the power. Great 2-hole hitter for the Hermits. And that one drops in, strike 3. So Ragsdale goes down looking, but the Hermits now just 3 outs away, and out comes Ryan Weingartner to close things out. The Hermits about to be crowned South Jersey champions right after this.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and
So I lied. Marco Lavari still on the mound. Coach Byron going to give him a chance to finish and go a complete game. At this moment, we'd like to thank all of our viewers for Hermits Broadcasting all year. As people may know, this is our final stream of the 2021-2022 school and athletic year. It's been a great season, a lot of wins. Congratulations to all of the Hermits teams who've had great success. Football went far in the playoffs. Basketball had a great season. Soccer had a great season. State championship for lacrosse, state championship for rugby. Baseball looking to continue that streak. So it's been an excellent year, and we have been happy to provide all of these home games for you. We thank you so much for all the support and all the views, and we can't wait to see everybody again next year in the fall. So for CBA, it's going to be the 5-hole hitter Zane Taneski up first. Fouls that one off, so it'll be a 1-2 count for him. Lavari's pitch count at 95. The limit for high school is 110, so he can't go any more batters after 110. So if it's a quick inning, he should finish it off. But if it does go much farther, Hermits will toss reliever in. 1-2, no outs. Curveball popped up into the air. Ragsdale charging for it. He makes the call and makes the grab. So 1 out now in the inning.
Yeah, Hermits are 2 outs away from getting this win in the final for South Jersey.
Yep. The Hermits looking to continue this season, looking out for some revenge after losing last year to St. Joe's Montvale in the state championship. They'll play the winner of Don Bosco and Seton Hall and get 2 more outs. That game in a battle right now up in North Jersey. It was tied last time we checked. Joe Figliano now up, the catcher for CBA. He lines that one into left field, and it's going to get down for a single. Credit to CBA today. They play well. They had a great run in the tournament. Good pitching today, and they kind of just ran out of gas after a while. The Hermits bats started to wake up later on. But they had fight in them, and they showed that, they were much better than the 6th seed in this tournament.
Most certainly. I mean, pretty much their whole well-rounded game for them. They just kind of looked fatigued towards the end and just kind of died off. I mean, in the beginning, they were in a tough fight. 0-0 for the longest time. And then the Hermits bats just woke up and pretty much wore on them from there on out.
So we got a designated hitter here. Now the change replacing Wyatt Hunt's going to be senior Liam Sweeney. See if CBA is trying to get a couple of seniors, some at bats here. Lavari's pitch in for strike one. Oh, 1 to Sweeney. Lavari, that one outside, ball one.
Marcos has got to be thinking he's going to want to close this game out, make sure he's the one who's winning the game for this team, as he's pretty much in.
Well, he said he's going to get the win.
Yeah.
See if he can get a ground ball here, try and turn 2, if that's what he's going for. Because that one's low and in the dirt for ball 2. Now the pitch count at 101. As I said, the limit is 110, so. That one fouled off out of play.
Looks like Marco's not going to really be able to close out this game.
If he gets the quick out here, he could probably get it.
Yeah.
All right, Sweeney. 2-2 count to him, hitting .412 on the year with 3 RBIs. 2-2, 1 out. And Lavari's pitch called, strike 3. Sweeney goes down looking, and the Hermits now just 1 out away for being Crowd South Jersey champs. George Cruz going to be the last hope for CBA here, the 8-hole hitter. Runner on first. Vari gets his count, gets the sign, and drops that first pitch in for a strike.
Yeah, that was a good pitch there from Lavari. Off speed, got right in that corner.
Pretty much right as the batter's kneecap. Really a hard one for him to hit.
0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2 count now to Cruz. The Hermits 1 strike away. 2 outs. Runner at first. Lavari gets his sign. In the stretch, kicks and deals, and the pitch lined into center field. And it's going to get down into the gap.
He's going to come home.
And Figliano's going to round the bags, and he is going to score. So an RBI double for George Cruz. And CBA gets themselves on the board.
Even though if you're CBA, I know you're still down in the game.
There's still some fight, 2 outs.
But it shows that you didn't get shut out. You still had enough fight to get 1 run at least. And that's really just a good thing to carry on for next season if they go out here.
So Gavin Cuss now up. The Hermits still only need 1 out. And the first pitch, high, ball 1.
As he's getting higher in the pitch count, Marcos doesn't seem to be getting real phased, getting real fatigued. He looks like he's pretty much just been locked in.
These guys throw a lot of pitches in practice. He's one of those guys. He's got the energy. As Cuss fouls that one off out of play. One count. Runner at second. Lavari looks back. And the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That was a good pitch from Lavari. Off speed, got him swinging. He swung too early there.
Looks like Marcos might have slipped there too a little bit. He kind of went down a little bit a weird way. Was still able to get the strike.
So 1-2 count now. This will be pitch 110 for Lavari. So this will be his last batter. And the pitch. Fly ball into center field. Dorsey after it. And it's going to get to the gap. It's down. Another run's going to score. Cuss gets himself into second. And another RBI double for CBA, and the lead is now 3. And that's 110, so that's going to be it for Lavari. So with 2 outs, Marco goes 6.2 innings, but he's unable to get the last one. And we're going to have a pitching change here in Richland. We'll be right back. Hermits need one more out.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 9. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help.
So an excellent day for Marco Lavari comes to an end. He'll finish off 6.2 innings pitched, 2 runs given up on 7 hits. It was a great one for him as he goes on 110. And it'll be Andrew Gaines now coming in to relieve him. He just needs 1 out. Gaines, the senior on this year, 24.2 innings pitched, 1.42 ERA with 18 hits given up, 38 strikeouts and 11 walks.
You've seen Gaines come in before, not necessarily your main closer, but definitely coming in with lower innings.
He's a guy with a lot of velocity. He's a guy, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a hard-throwing righty here to bring in.
It'll be the top of the order up for CBA. They've already clawed back a little bit in this inning, scored 2 runs. There'll be a runner on second for Jack Frankovic. 2 outs in the inning. And the first pitch from Gaines, just high for ball 1.
Like you were saying, Jimmy, might be one of those trying to intimidate him with the speed, try and freeze him up a little bit for a couple strikes. All you need is 3, and then you're state champions.
1-0. And the pitch, just inside, ball 2. Gaines shaking his head at that one, so 2-0 count now to Frankovic. Don't look now, but if he gets on base, tying runner comes up to bat. And the pitch popped up. Ragsdale calls for it. He's under it, and he makes the grab. And the Hermits are moving on, and they're back in the state championship. Your South Jersey champions, St. Augustine Prep. The final score here today, Hermits 5, CBA 2. The Colt season comes to an end, and the Hermits got 1 more game to go, guys. It was an excellent one.
Most certainly. I mean, it took a while for the Hermits bats to warm up, but when they did, they got runs on the board. Marcus playing a heck of a game. I mean, really one of the stars of this game. I mean, was able to really pitch a great game, come in, get his redemption from the Notre Dame game. Looked really good.
Yeah, overall, just an absolute excellent one here from Richland. And the Hermits season does not end today. They're looking to finish some business from last year, and they got 1 more game to do it. They'll play the winner of Seton Hall and Don Bosco next Wednesday, and it's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching all year. That'll wrap up the Hermits Broadcasting 2021-2022 season, and we can't wait to see you all in the fall for soccer and football. But for now, I'm Jimmy Bachman. I was glad to be alongside Darren Mattern and Peter Burns. I want to thank all the other guys I've announced with and done the camera and done the computer all year. And last but not least, I want to thank Mr. Brumell for all this work and making the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel a possibility. But for now, we'll see you again in the fall, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. And as always, go Hermits!